Greetings, welcome to Black Bear News. We are live streaming tonight. How y'all doing? I started on time, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I got to get into the chat section. Where is your chat section? I think you is here. All right, cool. Just waiting for you all to join in. I don't know if I've done a live stream on Sunday night. I don't know how that works out for people or not. Not totally sure. But just going to wait for y'all to get in here. So yeah, a few things I wanted to try and cover. We got 10 viewers. 12 viewers. We're off to a good start. Okay, so I see y'all here. Hello. Earthy Anarchist, what's up? Aaron Murr, what's up? Dracodin. Sorry if I messed that up. Ring-tailed Fox. Woot. What's up, y'all? How you doing? Thank you for joining me. Ringtail Fox, hey Kevin, do you know where all the snow is? Haven't seen any so far. I don't know. Where are you, Ringtail Fox? Are you in the East Coast, Midwest, West Coast? Not sure. Aaron Murr says Midwest, 5 dead from weather. Oh, I didn't mess it up. Okay, great. Oh, Windsor, Ontario. So yeah, near Detroit. I've been to Detroit, but never Windsor. Karen, hello. Glad you made it. Physicus, not here or not here. Go Monder Minimum. Yes. Polar vortex split into 2. Also news. Yes. So that's what I was talking about yesterday, and I kind of wanted to talk a little bit more about it. Earth Anarchist says it's supposed to get really cold here. Sean, hello. How you doing? Henry Holt, heat wave. So flip side, everybody's like trudging through snow up here and finally getting some winter weather, and Australia still with the heat wave. So I haven't seen any like updates on heat waves in Australia. I don't know if it just hasn't changed or if it's the same, or if it's just staying as hot as it has been for the last few weeks. I'm not sure. Lest I go, start Googling things in the middle of a live stream. I don't know if that's a good idea. So I've storms and heat waves to batter Australia. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry about that. The vast heat wave that will touch almost all of Australia. So I guess what I've been seeing is that Australia is under a heat dome that has been persistent. What is this? New one, 20 to 15 over. Oswald, glad to finally catch a Black Bear News live stream. Yeah, so okay, I'm just looking at this right now. Heat wave that will touch almost all of Australia. This is from today. It's far from over. Parts of Sydney are expected to have several days of temperatures exceeding 40 C. That's hot. Lots of places in the mid to high 30s. It just continues, just keeps on going. And I'm sorry you guys are going through that. That is crazy stuff. Okay. Phosphorus, what's up? Production equals destruction. That is a good one to remember. Yeah, I mean, basically, that's what we're doing. We're destroying the planet with all of our doings, all of the things that we're doing, whether we're doing renewable stuff or non-renewable stuff. It's all destruction. There's got to be a way to live with a whole lot less. Do you not agree? Cold and dry here in Minnesota. Yeah, so I've been hearing like, thank you, Earth Anarchist. Darn cold in Ontario. So what I've got going on, just to let you guys know, I monetized my channel kind of so I could do these super chat things. If you see there's a money, you don't have to do this, but if you want to support the channel, you can like donate a super chat thing of any amount while we're chatting, and it will like highlight your chat and I'll say thank you or whatever. So don't, whatever, feel free if you want to do it. If you don't want to do it, it's not a big deal. It's just, it's there. If you're wondering what the little $ thing on the bottom is, that's a super chat. So yeah. Where do I live? Oswald, I am in Los Angeles, in the Los Angeles area. And we're getting like a bunch of storms right now. It's pretty cold. I wouldn't say it's, we're like in the 40s and the 50s. Everybody here is like, oh my God. And it's really not that cold, but like I'm actually kind of warm right now, and I'm just wearing like a light sweater. I'm a little overheated at the moment. But yeah, what I've been hearing, Cali about to get hit with rain followed by a month-long drought. Yeah. So what's been happening in California is that we get these really crazy rains. We have been every winter for a couple of weeks. We'll get one or two of those, and then it will get very, very dry. Whatever's happening in the summer will just suck all the moisture out of the ground and the air, and we're still just not, we're kind of catching up to our, we're on top of our drought situation. It isn't as bad as it was a few years ago, but we're not out of the woods, mainly because we're not getting a lot of snowpack. The snowpack is still consistently low in the Sierras, and also the Rockies have a low snowpack. So the Colorado River, where much of the Southwest gets its water from, is low, is very low. 40s and 50s would be warm here too. Yeah. It's not bad. It's been wet. Aaron Murr, good on you, mate. Thank you. Appreciate you. Thanks so much. David Sisson says, I think I'm going to be taking an extended vacation because right now I feel like verbally decapitating someone. A while back, Fiesta Cranberry took some time off. I think something irritated her. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm having a little, can't get something out of my throat. I don't know what's going on, David. I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know if there's something in particular is pissing you off. I mean, people come and go on this channel. So, people take breaks. Hopefully this doesn't have to do with Fiesta, or maybe you just really miss her. We all miss Fiesta. I do, because she is funny, and she's just got good things to say in general. Hello from San Francisco Peninsula. What's up, Phil? Yeah, Fiesta is okay. She's fine. Just, people kind of, people take breaks and it's all good. Some people, people come and go. There were people that were heavy on this channel a few months ago that I never see anymore. And probably because I've had a few arguments in the comment section with people about certain subjects. Use it or not. Hopefully people don't take things too personally. Yeah. So yeah, you're in contact with Fiesta, and that's cool. Tell her, if you do talk to her, tell her what's up from the crew. Phosphorus, record snowfalls, which only happen once every 50 to 100 years and winds 50 miles per second, has killed at least 21, with more missing as Europe grinds to a halt. Yeah. So there's obviously a lot of weather going on. There's a lot of extreme weather all of a sudden. Like, it was very calm at the end of last year. There was just this lull. I was like, yeah, get ready for it, because I feel like we're about to hit all the extreme weather. And now that's what's happening. We're having, record, cold snowstorms, people dying because of extreme cold and winter situations. And then you have what's happening in Australia, heat waves, etc. Oswald says, I told a couple of guys who have a live stream show and have had Guy McPherson on a couple times to have you on. They're called The Reality Report. Oh yeah, Head in the Box is the channel. Yeah, I watch that show all the time. I like those guys. And they do have a Guy on a lot. And Zombie Vampires, what's up? How you doing? Ringtail Fox, that's close to 115 miles per hour. Yeah. Southern Greece, known for its Mediterranean warmth, gets snow and record cold spell with temperatures reaching minus 23 degrees Celsius. Is that real? That's amazing. Yeah. So there you go. That's a polar vortex for you. And that's why in the United States, we've been getting like really cold snaps very far south, like in Florida, Mississippi, Alabama, Louisiana have been, every year, not quite yet this year, but every year they get a really crazy cold snap or like ice storms or whatever. And like, that's just not typical. That's like a once every, 10 or 20 years kind of thing. But now that happens like almost every year. So yeah, the polar vortex thing is it's not supposed to happen all the time. Loss of jet stream or strong polar vortex. Both. Well, I've been told, that the weakened jet stream allows the cold air to come south, right? So you have a warm air incursion in the Arctic, and it splits the cold air or splits the cap. And then you have a weak jet stream, and it just pushes the air down where it's actually not supposed to go generally. Trent Black says, help. I'm in Ohio. Our ice rink is melting. Really? Yeah, it's bizarre. Like, so yeah, the more northerly latitudes where it's supposed to be very cold. I had somebody in my car the other day saying that it was pretty warm in Canada. They were talking about Canada. I don't know if they were from Canada. I think they were visiting there, and they said it was pretty warm. So northern latitudes, not as cold as they should be, whereas it's getting, minus 23 degrees C in Greece, which is, what's up, Wills? How are you doing? The incursion comes up through Alaska, yeah, and splits. Makes sense. Yeah, from the Bering Sea, through the Bering Sea, and also, from the Greenland side as well. It also gives deniers an opportunity to say, Ice Age is coming. Yes, that's right, Michael Daniel. Thank you. Of course, anything that anybody can grab onto. This is all a lie. They're making this up. Somebody linked a really good video. What is it called? It's called like Facts with Joe or something like that. I forget who linked it, but it was pretty good. He basically goes through all the denier claims and just, whop, 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 just, plops them down. Yeah, like all the denier claims obviously are just super cherry picked, weird, facts or maybe non-facts that are taken out of context and, not in reality. But anyways, Paul Beckwith for Jetstream Lectures. Yep. The engine in our vehicle froze while running during the polar vortex a few years ago, minus 40 C. Yeah, like we've had some really bad polar vortexes here in the US. It was like a couple of years ago, a couple winters ago. Jetstream super wobbly, technical term. Aaron Murr, thank you. Yes, wobbly is technical. Harp, Michael Daniel, yes, of course. They're heating the stratosphere, and that is why. Why are they heating the stratosphere? Nobody knows. Robin Data, good audio quality and volume. Good video too. Thank you. We are operating on all, we're running on all pistons. Ohio, my rose bush bloomed last week, then it died. It is dead now as it got cold this week. That's been happening too. I heard people saying that they saw mosquitoes like last week, or insects that shouldn't be out are out. Plants are blooming that shouldn't be blooming. And this is also has been going on for the last few years. This is very, very problematic because it just, hello, Osama, what's up? Truth troopers, I like it. Or truthpers. Nah, that doesn't work at all. Sorry. When exactly is the stratosphere? What in exactly is the stratosphere? I don't understand. I went walking and saw squirrels running about. Wait, who's saying this? Help, I lost it. Help, help. Squirrels running about when they should be hibernating. Ring-tailed fox. Yeah. You know what we have here in my particular next of the woods? Chillin'. Osama is chillin'. Peach trees blooming in central Texas. Michael Daniel. Right. Plants do not like climate change. And guess what? We need them plants, don't we? Bees. What about our bees? Zombie. I don't see any bees anywhere. We don't have any pollinators in my yard. I have a difficult time with some of my plants fruiting because there's no pollinators. The flowers are out like saying, help, come on, let's, I want to make some fruit or whatever. And I have to either hand pollinate or just, look at them and go, sorry, I don't know what to do. Australia heat wave, temperatures to soar in every state and territory happening now, from Guy Lane. Yeah. Basil, what's up? Namaste, brothers and sisters. Single digits here in Finger Lake, New York. Warm spring-like day in Vancouver, from Rolf. What's up, Rolf? Kevin is the pollinator. Yes, you know it. Yeah. Cranky Kitty, hi. All went outside to feed my feral cat. Heard one cricket. Will be 51 degrees tonight in Phoenix, Arizona. That's about normal in winter, isn't it? Or is that cold? I don't know. Going on a bee problem for over a decade. That should be news headlines. Millions of locusts black out the sun in parts of Mexico, devastating crops and agriculture. The Yucatan capital witnessed hundreds of thousands of these insects blacking out the sun at some point. Robin Data says, deniers, not to worry. Time heals all wounds, and time wounds all heals. Rimshot. Jane says, it's weird. I don't see any bees, but my dog keeps coming in with a massively swollen snout. What's that about? That sounds scary. What could it be from? What's your dog digging up? It's 28 degrees Fahrenheit in New Jersey. So once again, guys, just to let you know, the super chat, I have my super chat on. If you want to donate while we're doing the chat, there's a $sign right down there. You can donate in any amount. Valhalla, my friend, thank you. I appreciate you, brother. Jane says she eats bees. Okay. That's weird. Yeah, like we actually have bees in our yard, but they are very sporadic. They'll come out, I'll see a bunch and then they'll go away really quick. You figured it out, Valhalla. Thank you, man. There's something, whatever's going on here in Los Angeles, like we have very, and just the sky is not normal here. And so I think, we also get rapid temperature changes. Right now it's getting really cold at night and like sometimes shooting up really hot in the day, 70 to 80. That's probably messing with the bees as well. Here in Montreal, we have negative 20 C 1 week, and the next week is 2 C, and rain. That's weird. Stephane St. Ange, or is it Stephanie? I don't know. Yeah, man, I want to get in the box. Munich, lots of snow. Wildfires on the other side of the Alps. There's like too much going on, man. I gotta I'm not even seeing all this stuff. And I follow a few people on Facebook who are constantly posting extreme weather events, and I'm not even seeing all this happening. So there's just too much to keep track of. Yeah, I need to get it together and start reaching out to people. I said I was going to do that last week, but I'm just all over the place. So what's up, M Peace? How you doing? Hi, peeps, not sheeps. Lately, I just comment on random channels that the ozone layer is gone. Some people get it. Yeah. I think the ozone layer is in really bad shape, and if there's something that's, thank you so much, Basil. I appreciate you. I listen to you most mornings and appreciate the reports. I appreciate you, brother. The lower stratosphere ozone is suffering, but the upper stratosphere ozone is still intact. Okay. I haven't seen anything like conclusive. So, I mean, I'm taking your word for it. But just the UV here is crazy high. Like if the sun is out, it gets hot really, really fast. So hot that like my phone overheats really fast if it's out in the sun. And I blame that on the fact that the UV, is really, really high, and things on a surface, surface temperatures of things, get hot very, very fast. Protect your skin and eyes from UV radiation. Meester Pool, thank you. Yeah, thank you, Karen. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Y'all are getting the hang of this. Thank you. Why is UV high? Well, most people think it's the ozone layer is gone. That's the best explanation I can come up with. And it seems that, it plays into the idea that, okay, so I think in Los Angeles, sorry, I'm gonna go off the deep end for a second. In Los Angeles, I think they're on a lot of days they're creating clouds. Not every day, but some days I see a lot of contrails that stay in the sky for a long time, and I believe that's because they know that the ozone layer is in trouble. They know that the UV is high. They're trying to shield people from it. It can't be totally gone or we'd be fried to death. That's true. But I think it's affecting smaller, it's affecting insects. Especially here, there's very few insects all over the place. It's affecting insects. And it could just be, that's from a multitude of reasons, right? High heat, high, low temperatures, UV, high UV, all kinds of things, pesticides, etc. We also, there's people spraying here for bugs. So I can't count all the reasons, can't count anything out. It's a combination, I'm sure, of things. Ionizing, what is this? Ionizing radiation kills the ozone layer, not hairspray. Right. Thank you, M Peace. Thanks, Kevin, for your sanity in this insane world. I appreciate you. Will you guys keep me sane? Definitely. I've been feeling like really low for a couple of days, and not for about anything in particular, but just kind of generally low. Thank you, Trent Black. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yeah, and I don't know, I don't know if I'm getting like a delayed depression over what's going on. I'm not sure. I usually can stay pretty optimistic, but I haven't seen bugs in dirt in ages. Yeah, Aaron, I saw a worm on the sidewalk the other day, and I stopped in my tracks, and I was like, a worm! Like, I haven't seen a worm in my garden, in the ground, come out of the ground. I haven't seen a worm in a really long time, and that to me spells very, very bad things. I'm with you on the contrails issue. I've been seeing the contrails since the 90s. Yeah, I mean, like it's so weird, I can't really go full chemtrail about it, but I've just been watching the skies very closely over the last few years, and what I see just doesn't look right on many, many levels. So I can't say anything conclusive, but I'm just like, they're doing something, because when the sun's out and it starts heating up really, really fast, all of a sudden I see like boom, 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 all over the sky. I see a ton of contrails. I'm like, all right, that's just coincidence, sure. Flies, exactly. Okay, so the first year that I lived in this house that I live in, which was only 2 years ago, we had a fly problem. We had flies everywhere, and now there are no flies anywhere. And as much as I, enjoy not being bothered by flies, I would actually. Now I'm getting worried. Obviously, I took a few spiders outside this week. Thank you, Stephen Davidson. I take spiders outside every time I can. Appreciate you, Mr. Poole. Thank you. Super helpful, you guys. Thank you. I send a memo to all the spiders that they are evicted and head over to Phosphorus 72's place. All right. Right on. For a little doomer conviviality, I'm sure fewer sunny days is what I'm noticing in the Northeast. Whoa, you guys are going fast. Woo! Hold on. How about worms in the comment section? Worms? Who are you calling a worm? It's not easy. Global dimming is real because the ozone layer is gone. You're welcome to our flies. I mean, they serve a purpose. They do things. They make things happen. That our entire, at least my little ecosystem here depends on. I'm sure they like the flies. They are seriously not doing anything in the sky. Okay. I get excited when I see a spider in my house. Yeah, like, I don't know. My reaction to spiders is like, hey, how you doing? I try to keep obviously the women away, because they're like, screaming, flying out of the room at the thought or the sight of a spider. Fly, keep the horses fit. Yep. I would like to send Trump the chump a piece of my mind. Actually, when he first got elected, I used to tweet at Trump. Like, he would listen to me. Like, I don't know. I'd be like, no, that's not how, that's not what's going on. Like, I don't know. Like, I thought he would see my tweets. No, that's not correct. Whatever. It felt good anyways. The fact that I could actually just like talk to Trump and like tell him what I think, was whatever. It was enjoyable for a moment. Jane, would it be possible for you to do an interview with Guy McPhee or similar, where you ask some specific questions sent in by us? Hey, that's a great idea. Let me put that in my notes. I'm putting this in my notes. Well, I had some chats with Guy McPherson last year. But they were on the other channel, and what I ended up doing, now I'm kind of kicking myself, but I deleted those videos from my other channel. But I've been wanting to do an interview with Guy again. I haven't been reaching out to anybody. I'm totally failing right now on lining up interviews, but I'm going to do that. I'm going to reach out to a bunch of people and try and line up a bunch of things for the next month or two. But yeah, I'll try and do that. Let me write this down. Like that. Dude, Trump would totally tweet back. He's too narcissistic not to personally read and reply. Yeah, I mean, I never got a response. It's the thing is though, is that when you tweet to people like that, then you get all the other people that are watching his Twitter like starting to talk to you, and that's what I don't want in my life. I don't want Trump followers to start talking to me. Like, I have a bad enough time not commenting on other climate change or on denier channels or whatever on when conspiracy channels start talking about climate change, I feel a sudden impulse to go comment and tell them what I think. And that's a bad idea, because then you just get people jumping on you and trying to talk to you. and tell you how stupid you are, blah, 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 whatever. I'm failing cool. Okay. The Golden Golem of Greatness. Yeah, that was a good one. I like that. We've only got until this September to live. Well, Michael, I'll give that a 50-50 chance. In that case, I better, I don't know. I better get to living, get to having a good time. Terry Moore, a wall is utterly useless. Many fly in, climb over the current fence. Yeah, I think the wall is ridiculous, and also will only do its job to keep people in. I don't know if any of you all heard of Cliff High or follow Cliff High. I used to actually keep a little more of an ear to what he had to say, but Cliff High basically has a web bot that goes out, it looks for things that supposedly happen in the future on web pages. Let's give Kevin a coffee break and return in 10 minutes. No, that's okay, man. Check it out. Coffee break. But listen, check it out. So Cliff does these reports that supposedly tell the future. And in a lot of his reports, they talk about people from the United States actually leaving the United States and trying to get to Mexico because things get so bad here. Hey, economic collapse and people start losing their minds and going like, no, I don't think so. I don't think I want to be in LA when shit hits the fan, or San Diego. Let's go that way. Mexico, wide open desert, places to hide, possibly. The wall will destroy. I bet nowhere is a good way to go. Every year, guy says we may only have until September. Oh, so yeah, I got it. Okay. Well, if you keep saying that, eventually you'll be right. I don't think, I think that guy is saying that because he honestly thinks that's how it's going to go. And he also doesn't say this is going to happen 100% chance. He always, I think he always says with a caveat of it's likely this will happen, but whatever. And peace. Well, it's late. I like to sleep 10 hours to escape reality. Man, I would like to sleep 10 hours too. Peace and peace. Love you, and we'll see you on the next one. Cliff High can make it to October. Wouldn't want to miss Halloween. Can we make it to October? Yeah, I haven't done. When I had my other channel, when I was doing videos on the other channel, I used to I used to read some of Cliff High's reports, or I did a couple of those. Maybe I'll do that again. Maybe I'll buy one of his reports and just see what does he say this year? I don't know. Tyrants build walls. Peace and love and peace. I would like it if you took your TV screen and placed it behind you and ran graphics of your topics. Okay, that's actually something I can just do on the computer. And Zombie, thank you for the suggestion. I would like to do that. I think I need to run another program because I can't do that. I do this on Zoom is how I do my video. Right now I'm using YouTube, but if I had another, there's a program you can get where you can like run graphics behind you, or run the article that you're talking about behind you, which what is scarier than the wall is drones, hunter killer robots. Think Terminator. That is what we will get. Terry Moore, doctors in the US, shoot, I lost her. Doctors in the USA make loads of money prescribing opioids, turning Americans into legal drug addicts. After all, buying illegal drugs on the street does not make doctors any money. Yep. Yeah, Val, the thing about drones is that, pretty much everybody agrees that there's lots of drones just in the skies all the time. Excuse me. And you can't see them. So it's most likely that drones are, and then they have those crazy like megapixel cameras, right? So they can see like your facial expression from, 30,000 feet in the sky. That actually does totally scare me. What if they could do like really surgical strikes on people? Like not bombs, but something else. Like, what I don't know. Anyway, I could get really paranoid about that. Cliff High and his alien invasion and something to protect us is terrifying. I don't know what DG to protect us. I don't know what that is. D Truth. Yeah, I mean, like Cliff High is a trip. I really like what he has to say, and he has a lot to say about almost everything. I don't necessarily agree with everything he says. Osama says, I love Guy. I like Guy too. I think Guy's pretty cool. Guy at least makes sense. He is a person. Giving us the creeps doesn't make him wrong. Oh, I see. Go Gadget Blue Ocean event. Oh, 5G. Yeah. Okay. Got it. Thanks, D-Truth. Guy's predictions hinge on the loss of the Arctic ice, and when that goes, we certainly will suffer and go after in not too short order either phosphorus. Thank you. Yep. I mean, so, you know, there's two things. Paul Beckwith will do interviews at a drop of a hat. Okay, yeah, I've been meaning to reach out to Paul, and I haven't, and I would like to. Maximum security prisons do not have walls. They have electric fences with razor wire and security trucks driving around in gun towers. They don't need a wall. Trent Black says the flat earth guys get 1.2 million views. Guy gets 6,000 views. I may have to go to flat earth and smoke a lot of weed. It's totally bizarre, man. But like the most out there, you know, the people that are saying the most out there stuff get all the views and get all the followers. And like, if you pay attention to Q at all, I watch a few Q channels. Those guys have hundreds of thousands of followers, and because they're talking about Q. And yeah, every climate change channel has 2,000 followers, couple thousand views. Like, just nobody wants to watch this. Nobody wants to know what this is. Zombie, I love YouTube. Yes, I do too. The wall represents isolationism, maybe to keep people in. Well, hold on. The flat earth shit is out of hand. Amazing how many seemingly smart people are buying into this. Aaron Murr, damn, I could use a sandwich. Sandwich does sound delicious right now. Osama says if the earth was flat, cats would have knocked everything off the edge by now. Darn those. You did it again. People would rather believe in fantasy hangouts than reality. Yeah. And that's exactly what we have. It's really intriguing for people to think that somebody is doing something to them, right? Somebody's got this evil plan and there's this whole other world and, happening behind the veil of reality. Like, people love that stuff. Oh my God, they eat it up. And I do too, actually. I like that stuff, but I also really like reality. I love facts, and I love, all that stuff is fantasy land. It's all of it is, something to do to, take your mind out of whatever's going on. But damn it, let's stay in reality. Babadoo. How fast can you type? I can't type for nothing. I'm really bad. I type like this. I type like Kermit the Frog. I wonder if views will increase, Kevin, as things get scarier for Americans. I hope so, at least. Why don't I see your comments, Earth Anarchist. Unless you, so I know that YouTube censors some things, and I don't know what you could possibly be saying that could be censored, but I know that there are some things that YouTube will censor in a chat. I don't know if that's what's happening. Sorry. Could it be just technical problems? Facts are hard when a liar owns the White House. Yeah. Yep. Only in America do we accept weather predictions from climate change. Yep. The wall is bad for wildlife and their habitats. It's their home, and there should be no wall. Linda Lannon, you missed my comment. Where is your? I missed it. I'm sorry. The comments are going really fast for a second. YouTube is not printing my stuff about Palestine. Right. Oh, and that, totally. I could see that. I could see why they would censor that. Word per minute typing depends on what you're typing a lot. Or I can go from 100 plus words per minute. Whoa, I want to read this. Down to under 25, depends on what I'm typing. How about everybody stop typing and me and Kev have a discussion? Man, actually, we actually are supposed to get together, I think, sometime, Zombie. So let's try and make that happen in the new year. Um, it's all good. All good. Ringtail Fox, she was asking when did the phases of the moon switch from going side to side to going top? Did they? Really? Linda Lannon, that was your question. I have no idea about that. You know what's funny about the moon though is every single full moon is like a super blood zombie wolf moon. Like every single one. It's so ridiculous. Like every time there's a full, it's a like a I don't know. It's just it's a plaid rainbow super hexagon moon this time, guys. Everybody watch it. I don't know. Psychedelics make the moon phases change. I don't know. Find my Facebook page. Okay. Well, maybe I don't know if I can go back and see what you're hold on. Maybe I can catch it. I'm sorry I missed your comment, Linda. I'm just like I missed a lot of people's comments. Gotta go for a while, guys. Love you all. Hope to come back. Thank you. Nicole says, here, let me not miss this one. Yes, I've seen another channel cover the moon phases changing top to bottom, and I've witnessed it once myself. Now I got to pay attention to that because I had no idea. Philip Gorbet, shoot. Margot does a very good job of mixing presentation tools. Maybe check. Well, I've seen her site, and I've seen her videos. Yeah, I like what she does. I don't know why I chose to just be a talking head, in my channel, and now I'm just a talking head. We get less than a year. I prep for extinction by having fun and doing my bucket list. Yep, there you go. That's what I'm doing. I'm actually kind of going with like, okay, have a have a good time, but try not to hurt people on the earth. Try to live as lightly on the land as possible if I can. This moon is being dragged inward toward the sun. Oh, did I miss something about what did Osama say? I missed something. Sorry, guys. Zoxalix says, I love cheesecake. Man, I love cheesecake too. Moon names come from Native Americans. Well, I know that there's like the moon that's coming now is like a wolf moon. I don't know if that's a Native American thing. I just think it's, I've just noticed in the last 2 years that every single moon is like has some super crazy name. Every single one. And I'm like, is it really that spectacular happening? Are we just in this like amazing time of all these moon phases, or is this just, I don't know. Magnetic North Pole is really moving fast towards Siberia. That's also something that I see a lot about, but I don't know a lot about. I would like to know more about the magnetic pole shifting. When does, you know what? I really want to interview Dar Jamil. Like, really want to interview Dar Jamil. When does Dar Jamil's book, End of Ice, come out? I think it's really soon. Like, this next couple months. You're going to be hunting climate deniers, pal. Damn. Repeat comment. Everyone make sure that you have live chat selected, not top chat. Oh, all messages are visible. There you go. Yeah, interview Dar. Yeah, yep. The Great Mosque in Mecca, which hosts millions of Muslim pilgrims every year and is the holiest site in Islam, has been hit by a plague of locusts. Okay, so that's 2 locust plagues. Instead of moon phases, now we use the playoffs. Right. What's top? Well, on the top of the chat, there's top chat or live chat. You can toggle the chats. Ice Age versus global warming. Where will it end? There you go. Drudge always makes a big deal about various blood moons, etc. That's because it gives the prophecy towards Would? What good thing doesn't the CIA interfere with? Selected comments, YouTube selected comments. Yeah, zombie. Yeah, right. So live chat means you see every single comment. And maybe that's why not some of the comments aren't going through. I don't know. Thank you, Osama, for that tip. I appreciate it. I actually had top chat on myself. Sorry. Magnetic pole shifts with every equinox, the Earth's wobble. Come on, folks. The Earth's core is liquid iron. It'll end in fire and ice. It'll end in fire and ice. Right on, y'all. Oh, we got 74 viewers. So we're about where we usually get to on these chats. About 75 people joining in. Dar's book is being published on Tuesday, the 15th. Thank you. Hope free, child free, vegan 420. Dig your handle. Thank you. Yellow vests are still rioting big time. Yep, I saw that. Dar Jamil's end device available January 15th. So, hey, guys, 2 days. I'm going to have to go get me a copy of that. I'm trying to tell them that the moon is being dragged by the Earth. Okay. I get it. I got it. Because he just brought it up. The moon is being dragged by the Earth. Okay. I don't know. I'm lost. Help. Solve the world's problems the other day. If we sacrifice 1,000 richest people in the world every day till we get down to a reasonable population side, we will solve population and the money issue. Thanks, Zoxalix. Interesting idea. You know, those top 1,000 richest people are the greatest polluters and the greatest financiers of destruction, right? If you took all that financing and all that investment money away, yeah, a lot would stop happening, and that would be great. I wonder if our axial tilt will be disrupted once all the polar ice melts, just due to the weight being redistributed into the oceans, right? Yep. And who was talking about that being the cause for all the volcanoes, all the seismic activity? I think Osama was talking about that. I'll call around so we can increase chats. Give me a minute. Going to be a long time till an ice age. Yes. Right on. Thank you. You have a good point. I appreciate you. Please say hi to my husband, Barrett. What's up, Barrett? How you doing? Greetings from Black Bear News. Deb Van Poelen says, repeating what I said about the wall because now you will see it. Stump says the wall will be great, just like the wall in Palestine. Yeah, that wall is there to intimidate, to take land, not to inhibit movement. Yeah, totally. Well, yeah, I mean, that's exactly, and I'm sure that, you know, I think Trump has actually made the correlation, like it works, you know, yeah. See how good it works in Palestine? Yeah. See, you know, how they're this apartheid state, how well they're doing with their complete destruction of another race of people or another, you know, religion. Yeah. I don't know. All that stuff is just insanity. The Earth is being dragged inward by increased rotational. Okay. Rotational inertia. The Earth is being dragged inward, or the moon is being dragged inward? The Earth is being dragged inward toward the sun? Is that what you're saying? That they're trying a bank run on a Rothschild bank. Yes. Go Yellow Vest. Allez. Dude, Josie by Steely Dan. I don't know it offhand, but that is one of my favorite songs ever. And you know, that's one of my favorite songs of all time. I could try. I could totally try. Also, zombie vampires. Follow my Instagram. Kevin Sandblom is my Instagram. I do live like songs on Instagram. I might actually do one tonight, but it might be the one that you guys already heard. I'm not sure, but yeah. So I do live songs on Instagram a lot. So if you follow me there, you know, every couple times a week, you'll get a thing like Kevin Sandblum is live, and that's me playing a song. Solar system is not flat. It is a helix. Have a good night, everyone. Thanks, Aaron. Thanks for the live stream. Yeah, you know what, guys? I'm about to sign off because it has been about 50 minutes and people, it's getting late. It's getting to be about midnight in some places. Unfortunately, if we go green, we must account for global dimming we create. Yep, totally. And that's the thing, you know, that's one of the, if we have a road out of this, you know, we can't just be like, draw down fossil fuels. You know, we have to take a lot of action, a lot of mitigating action. Bingo, it's all about your billionaires and they don't want to give back your taxpayer money. Exactly why Sanders policies are your policies. 91%, 74%, corporations at 45%. Thank you, James Michael Campbell. Kevin, I got something important. Are you watching? Yep. Yep. Dar Jamail appearing in Berkeley, January 31st. Cool. Cool. All right. I saw a video the other day where the lecturers whose name I've forgotten already said that there is no ice age coming ever again. Well, we could be seeing to that. We are just stardust, indeed. Magnetic poles have historically shifted. Yeah, they have. It's a fast show tonight, physicus. Kevin, do you think the government is working on a secret project like the Manhattan Project to solve climate change? I would, you know, it would be ridiculous if they weren't. Like, you would think all the things that DARPA is working on, and, you know, supposedly we have these triangle spacecraft that, you know, whatever, that are just like anti-gravity, whatever. We have these like spacecraft that are built on alien technology, what, blah, blah, blah. Like, we, you know, the idea that the technology that the military has is, you know, 50 years ahead of what we already, wherever we think we are at now. Like, I totally see that. And so why wouldn't they, if they know that climate change is real, and they do, why wouldn't they be working on it? I don't know. But why won't they say like, hey guys, you know, why don't they go like, hey, here, don't worry, you know, never fear, we've worked on all this stuff. I don't know. A wall in Palestine is full of holes. Palestinians can walk through in a lot of places, but wherever it is built, they are taking land and homes. Yep. What would it look like if the world is on fire and there is a wall keeping people in and out? Yeah. Hey, Paul, how you doing? Play us a tune. I can't play. I don't think I'm going to play you a tune tonight, but I might be playing a tune on Instagram later. My Instagram is Kevin Sandblum. Kevin Sandblum, sand like beach, bloom like flower. You all know how to spell it. You may have to sign up to Instagram. It's free, Osama. They're just taking your brain. CO2 tonnage too extreme to remove, in my opinion. Well, it is. It's very extreme. We don't have the technology, and we cannot scale. We have the technology. We don't have the technology at scale, which is something that Guy talks about all the time. So if we are going to have it at scale, you know, let's get working. Now's the time. Manipulating individual molecules at Los Alamos for computing. I mean, they are working on wild, crazy stuff. So why not use all that insane super future technology to save the planet? Unless they are already like, we already got a place. We're, you know, we've got this, you know, this village on an asteroid. It's like half a light year away, and we're just planning on going there. We're good. Bernie Gabbard in 2020. That is, yes, that is the ticket. Good sir. Paul McGinley from the Heads. What's up, Paul McGinley? Paul McGinley, I would like to come on your show sometime, or maybe you guys come on my show. What do you think? Yes, Paul McGinley, totally. You read my mind, or I read your mind. Something. I read your chat. Yeah, man, totally. Anytime. Let's coordinate. I actually think that I have your email. I think Osama gave me your email, so I'll hit you up. If they do, I can't honestly see how it will stop everything now. Head in the black bear box. Yes. 21 trillion missing is spent on hookers. Yeah, man. Why would we spend it on anything important? Man, I'm missing, like, you guys are going quick. Thanos arrives, just give him the soul stone. It's a better option than the elite will give us. I will email you, Paul, definitely. Diamond Fearson has given up as far as interventions are concerned. I've pretty much given up as well, but that's a function of our age. We are both 59 years old. I'm actually not very far behind you, Paul. I am 51. And yet I still have a youthful spring of hope in my step. And foolish, I know, but it's just how I'm built, I guess. Valhalla says, I always leave open that 0.0000001% chance that there's a cure for climate change, that it comes at the last minute. Well, yeah. Osama's all over YouTube like me, says Zombie. Ooh. We're everywhere. 21 trillion spent on Underground City. You're not invited. That sounds like some likely shiz right there. You know, Underground City, underground bunkers, space, you know, satellite, escape pod satellites. You know, the space station is actually a way station, you know, to somewhere else. The most potent weapon of the oppressor is the mind of the oppressed. Ooh, Stephen Biko. Dropping some wisdom right there, Osama. Thank you. What's up, River Hermit? How you doing? Man, a lot of you guys are jumping in here, and I've got to go pretty soon. Arg. I really want to like hang out and chill out and talk to you guys, but we're approaching almost an hour. 20 trillion on underground cities and 1 trillion on hookers. Well, you know, that's a lot of hookers. God damn. Too bad you have to stay. Nice viewership numbers and subs, Kevin. Thank you, Paul. I see you guys. I watch your channel quite a bit, and I see you guys working, doing a lot of good work, and I appreciate your work. I'm over there. I'm watching you. I don't always comment. I'm kind of like a stealth viewer, because as soon as I comment, then I just get sucked into conversations, which unfortunately I don't have time to. I hope they have a massive explosive problem with their dummies in the bunkers. Walls made of earth and they're flat. This live thing is kind of fun. Yeah, I know. It's totally fun. It's totally cool. And with that, guys, depends on where you're getting your hookers from. I mean, you know, these got to be some nice. I don't want to go into that conversation. I'm going to share every time I go to. I actually said last night in my video, or my video I did last night, I said I was going to go. The time I was going to go on tonight. But what I think I'll do as well the next time I do a live chat is I will I'll post a little heads up. There's a community section on my channel. I don't know if you guys get updates for that, but I'll try to post a little something like, hey, I'm going to go live in an hour. Realize later, bros. Henry Holt, thank you. Thank you guys all for being here. I'm going to sign off, and I really, really appreciate y'all joining in, and thank you all for the kindly donations. And I will see you tomorrow with the regular vid, and we'll do another live vid like a little later this week. Thanks, Osama. Appreciate you, bro. Very much. I want to be the hooker wrangler in the bunker. All right. All right. This conversation's going south. All right, y'all. See you later. Thank you for coming in. Paul, good to see you. CB, thank you. Al Nation, thank you. I'm just signing off. But hello and goodbye. Um, I'll let you know when the next one comes in, and appreciate you all, and peace out, and good night.